Pisces, welcome to Yours and Theirs reading for the week of August 18th through the 24th. This is Empowered World Tarot. We are a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing awesome. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Pisces and their person's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to exchange or reverse the energies as necessary. And let's see what's going on. We're going to do a 10 plus card spread. We'll clarify everything. We'll pull some advice cards from the universe at the end, as well as an oracle card. And there you are, showing up. 4 of Pentacles. The Death card. And the 3 of Pentacles. Your person is showing up the 2 of Wands, the Awakening card, which is the same as Judgment, and the 9 of Pentacles. In the shared energies, the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. The overall energy for your reading, Pisces, the Hermit. The Hermit is the deepest healing card in the tarot, isolating away from a situation so that we can do some introspective work and gain some clarity, looking at all the little dark crevices of whatever the situation is to shine the light, to see what is in our way so that we can remove it or heal it and do what needs to be done. This is deep introspective work right here. And what brings us to this specific reading today, the 8 of Swords. Feeling stuck, feeling confused, up in your head, thought after thought after thought. It's not really serving you, it's keeping you stuck, your own thoughts. And it's one right after the other. You can't see how to get out of this, and even if you could see, you still feel stuck somehow. Even if somebody told you, here's the directions for the way out, you still feel trapped. Paralyzed in thought, and that paralyzes the body and the action. All right, okay, so let's talk about this baseline a little bit more, and then we'll get into it with the clarifiers, which is where the meat of the information is, and hopefully we can reveal what's going on here. In your column, the 4 of Pentacles, the Death card, and the 3 of Pentacles. So it looks like you're holding on tight. For dear life, almost. You're holding on tight. You don't want to let go of something. But there is an ending and a transformation to a possible collaboration that you have with others. Some friendship, maybe, or people that you come together and make some sort of plans with, or perhaps even rebuilding some stability in a certain area. Your person is showing up the 2 of Wands, Awakening, and the 9 of Pentacles. So they're trying to figure out their future. Which way to go? Do I take this path or that path? I just want to listen to my soul. I feel like my soul is calling me. And they show up here very independent, maybe single. And they're secure in their security. They've got their abundance. They're doing just fine. In the shared energies, the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. So we have a sense of control here with the Emperor. Somebody who's in charge, authority. And we also see the King of Cups. The one who has mastered their emotions in the worst of storms. They are calm and supportive and resilient and at ease, offering love through it all. And it's followed by this 7 of Pentacles, assessing the situation, trying to figure out how much stability is here and what's needed to strengthen it. All right. We're going to start out clarify. I have no idea what's going on here, guys. These are just the energies that are here. We're going to start out clarifying the Hermit over here. This isolation and deep healing and going within, doing the hard work, looking at all the shadows so that we can bring in the light. Get rid of all the scary things in the dark. Show us the Hermit, please. It's kind of like hiding out from the rest of the world while we do this kind of work, this hermit work. All right, the Star. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. At the bottom, we always look at the bottom, what brings us to this part of the lineup. So there's been some unhealthy behavior pattern showing up here with the Devil. And so we're going in to do some shadow work. That's what it is. We're going to light the way to heal through this, to get rid of the unhealthy behavior that's been there. And it's tied up to a big wish, a big dream of yours, Pisces. Whatever this is, you are slowly, sometimes it doesn't feel like you're moving at all, but you're slowly moving toward being able to express your heart. Express your emotions about whatever it is. You're heading in that direction. It's your great wish, it's your great dream, but you feel like something's in the way, something's holding you back, and you're gonna figure it out. Because if anybody can, the Hermit does. Not can, I mean actually does. You're gonna do it. Let's look at this Four of Pentacles, holding on tight, refusing to let go. What you holding on tight to? What is this about, Pisces? All right. Queen of Wands. Something you're attracted to that is attracted to you. Something, someone, I don't know yet. Two of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. At the bottom, the Hierophant. So this has to do with something you're in alignment with on a soul level. Attracting balance and new inspiration here. You have an opportunity, and you must know you have it because you're refusing to let go of it. Yes, I want this opportunity. No, I'm not letting go of it. Keeping my eye on the prize. I want it. Apparently it wants me. We're attracted. And even though doubts creep in between this attraction and this new inspiration and opportunity that you have to take some kind of new and bold action that takes courage to do, you're not going to let go of this. Even with any doubts that creep in, you're just keeping the balance. Keeping the balance. This is what I want. This is my opportunity. This is what I want. This is my opportunity. Does it align with my soul? Yes. All right. Very good. Fair enough. I wouldn't let go of that either. Let's take a look at your person. The energy attached to you showing up. The Two of Wands. Oh, check that out. That was quick. And we have the Four of Wands. The King of Cups, which is coming up in the shared energies in the next row. And the Hermit, the overall energy of the entire reading. So this energy attached to you as they contemplate which way to go in the future towards a commitment to the King of Cups. That's your perfect match for sure. Again, you are doing the introspective work, or the energy attached to you is doing the introspective work, healing it, finding what's on the path, what's in the way. We're going to light it up. We're going to get it out of here. And this is going to help us choose which way to go. Even though there's doubt, even though there's indecision, even though there's an unsuredness of the future. It's tied up to something that matches you perfectly. What you want wants you. You're holding on to it. They're holding on to it. And at the bottom, King of Swords. Very determined, very logical, mastermind here. Masterful thinking. This is the professional decision maker. This is who you want when you don't want emotions to flub you up in any way. You call in the King of Swords to help make decisions when it comes to this path. This path of committing to your perfect match, the thing that matches you perfectly, the person that matches you perfectly, the healing that goes along with that. Yeah, good energies. Okay, let's take a look at the Emperor in the shared energies, empowered, the balance of all four kings, large and in charge, making strategic decisions, authoritative action. Show us the Emperor, please, in the shared. Look at that. Two of Cups. Soul connection, working together, partnership, love, healing, all the good things. Ten of Cups, blessings on your homestead. Blessings from above, for joy, for happiness, for love, for abundance on your homestead. Look at that. It's you, Pisces. This is your court card, the Queen of Cups, with your heart wide open. You're ready for it. You are ready for this. No doubt. Perfect match to the king. Happy family, happy home, committed relationship, all kinds of healing, not letting go. Very attraction here at the bottom. Page of Swords. You're taking a closer look at this. You're learning as much as you can and preparing yourself for action. Both you and the energy attached to you doing the same thing. You guys are going to find each other with these kind of energies. If you haven't already found each other, you're going to with these kind of energies. There's no way that it can't happen. Well, let me not say that. They also said the Titanic wouldn't sink, and that happened too. So let me not speak too early or count the chickens before they're hatched. Let's look at the Death card in your column, Pisces. And as I said, reverse or exchange the energies. You may not identify with this column on the left. You may identify with the one in the middle instead. Or if not, then it's not your reading at all. And check back another day. There'll be new readings each and every week. If it resonates with you, if you just like the style of how we're going to do things here, please consider subscribing, hit that like button, share your stories, leave your comments. I welcome it all. I'd love to have your energy here. Show us the Death card. There it is. The Seven of Swords. There's the Page of Swords again. And the Nine of Cups, personal happiness and satisfaction. We are ending and transforming here with death. And at the bottom, the Ace of Swords, the opportunity for great clarity, moment of truth. This is all about leaving behind the endings. We're learning from them. It's like whatever the endings were, we've definitely learned a lot. We're still learning from them, but we're heading towards transforming from the endings to happiness, freedom, and emotional balance. Personal wishes fulfilled. Lots of satisfaction. Freedom, satisfaction, joy, happiness, all the good things on an individual level, Pisces. This is like dreams come true here as this ending and transformation takes place, bringing you great clarity to the situation at hand. This is the truth. And you are being given an opportunity to take action based on this truth that comes your way through your transformative situation. You're moving, you're ready to leave the old behind. You're heading towards your joy. You're learning to anyway. You're learning the ropes. Okay, let's take a look at awakening in your person's column. Why is it here? Same as the judgment card. It's being called by our soul, answering a soul call. Show us awakening, please. Answering the soul's call of what? Psh, perfect match. Hello, blessings on your homestead, whatever that means to you guys. Ten of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. And at the bottom, the Eight of Wands. Yes, so happy to see that, because this particular Eight of Wands is all about moving the energy. It's not just moving it, it's exchanging it out. Having an energy exchange quickly. You're being called. They're being called by their soul to exchange this out quickly, to invest in this decision, this decision from our highest self, a soul decision for new opportunity at love and joy and happiness. Right here, we're exchanging out the burdens that we've been carrying around and investing instead into this soul calling of our heart. Nice. Really nice energy, Pisces. I like to see you moving on away from those burdens, that heavy weight you've been carrying around for a long time. You're heading towards happiness, joy, and love. Exchanging out those energies, you're listening to your higher calling, and so is your perfect match. What you want wants you. I'll say it again. What you want wants you. Show us the King of Cups in the shared energies. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and that was what brought us to this reading, and the Seven of Wands. Very nice. It matches up with that King of Cups energy. And at the bottom, what brings us here is the Three of Swords. Because we've experienced so much emotional pain and heartbreak, maybe even some betrayals, this King of Cups, the master of calm in the midst of the storms, and these clarifiers represent it for you and the energy attached to you, doing repetitive work, whatever it takes, with this stuck energy that you feel that brings us here to block out the unwanted energies. It's a work in progress is what this is saying. And it takes constant work, because this Eight of Swords has been in your, I don't know, energy field for so long. That's your burden that you're carrying, this stuck energy. You're ready to leave it. You're ready to say goodbye to it. And so is the energy attached to you. It's like, we're done with this. We've been doing the work. We're doing it repetitively. We're not going to stop. Every time it comes up, we are going to Seven of Wands. We're going to block it. We're going to block this Eight of Swords. When we get up in our heads, we're going to recognize it more quickly. Each and every time we do the work, we recognize it more quickly. We block it. All of the things that poke at us, that bother us. Each one of these swords, all 8 of them, we are blocking them, and we're staying in our peaceful bubble. They can't touch us. And by doing that, we have the calm, no matter what's going on around us. All this chaos of the Eight of Swords that has us feeling stuck and trapped. Nope. So, you and your perfect energy attached to you, your perfect match, you guys are doing the work. You're both doing this kind of work. Dropping our burdens, keeping our peace, and going for love and joy and satisfaction, personal wishes fulfilled, big wishes fulfilled, divine wishes, slowly but surely, steadily, with steady work, repetitive work. Steady is the name of the game here. Keeping your nose to the grindstone, doing what it takes. Um, all right, let's look at the Three of Pentacles in your column, Pisces. We have a collaboration, working together, making plans, rebuilding stability, coming together with others. Show us this Three of Pentacles collaboration, please. Oh, look at that. Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. The Fool. And at the bottom, the King of Wands. King of Wands is very attractive energy, masterful action taker right there. Very passionate, goes after what they want. They know what they want, they know how to get it, and they have the courage to just take the action and do it. So collaborating with others, going from heartbreak to a new beginning, starting over, starting fresh, having a new adventure when it comes to pretty much everything you ever wanted. The Ten of Pentacles is your treasure chest of ideal manifestations. It's your home, your family, your friends, your job, your career, your hobbies, your pets, all the things that you would ideally manifest in this entire lifetime. Going from heartbreak surrounding that. So this is saying that you had it once before, and now we're looking for a fresh start with it. That's nice. And somehow you're getting help from others, making plans to do this, collaborating. Rebuilding stability in your life by starting new, starting brand new towards everything you ever wanted. It's very attractive energy, very confident, very passionate going after this. And yeah, I like it a lot. Let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles in your person's column, or the energy that is attached to you. This card of being independent, being single, securing security, feeling confident, being abundant in all of your resources. Show us the Nine of Pentacles. You're ready for a new beginning, Pisces. You are ready. And I think it's ready for you. You've been doing the healing work. You've been going into the shadows to light the way, to light them up. If you see a snake on your path, you're able to remove it because you see it now in the light. You were courageous enough to go in and look at it. All right, here we go. The Emperor just flew out. The Hanged Man. The King of Pentacles. And at the bottom, the Knight of Swords. So this energy is... Okay, so we have the Emperor up here too, so we will refer to up here. Soul connection, blessings on your homestead, heart wide open. Perfect match. Your heart is wide open to this. And the strategy here is managing all the things in such a masterful way. You are gaining perspective here. Your person is gaining perspective here. The energy matches and supports you, Pisces, in helping you to be abundant, be a great manager of your assets when it comes to your stability, when it comes to strategizing, and when it comes to taking decisive action. That's what's here. There's love, there's a soul connection, there's blessings, but there's also this sense of working together to create something new and very, very stable in a very strategic and balanced way. Okay. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles, assessing the situation in the shared energies. Show us the Seven of Pentacles, please. There's that Eight of Wands again. The Magician. The Five of Pentacles. And at the bottom, the Devil. Isn't that interesting? Yes, it is. Because that's some unhealthy energy, some unhealthy behavior pattern, something toxic. And if I'm not mistaken, it came up here, the underlying reason that brought us here to the overall energy of your reading, and here it is. And now we have the energy of, let's exchange this energy out, let's move the energy forward and manifest abandoning. The Seven of Pentacles, assessing. It's almost like we're assessing too much. It needs to be abandoned. It needs to be let go. Manifest abandonment here. Move the energy. In order to move the energy of something that was obsessive. What's obsessive? That Eight of Swords that brought us here. It's that overthinking. And right behind the Devil is overthinking also. The Two of Swords. Both cards are overthinking, being up in our heads, keeping ourselves paralyzed and stuck. And it's unhealthy. It's toxic kind of energy. This is saying let's move the energy forward and manifest abandoning, overthinking, and assessing. It's like obsessive assessment. Obsessive assessment. Say that 5 times fast. Obsessive assessment. Which puts us in that Eight of Swords state. What brings us to this reading? Moving the energy forward to manifest letting this go. Stop getting up in your head and overthinking things, letting that go, because that is toxic energy holding you back. And this other energy that is attached to you here, whether it's a perfect person or some kind of perfect match in some way that you're extremely attracted to, it is attracted to you. It is masterful energy. It supports you like crazy, and brings many blessings to you, and is supporting you to move this energy forward and stop the overthinking and stop the overassessment. That's all. It's just overthinking it, whatever it is. Let's get some advice from the universe to close off this reading, and then we'll get an oracle card. Advice or a closing message for Pisces who are going through these energies, experiencing such support, doing the deep introspective work, doing the healing. They're heading towards expressing their heart. It's their great desire. They're doing the work. They're doing the work to stop obsessing, to stop overthinking. Greatly supported. Show us a final message for Pisces. Okay, there it is. The Sun, the happiest card in the tarot. That is success right there. Happiness on steroids. The Four of Wands, a commitment, a stable relationship. Nine of Swords, stress, worry, fear, anxiety, and all this, insomnia and crying and stress that goes along with that card at the bottom, the High Priestess. This is your major arcana card here. It's your inner knowing, it's your intuition showing up. You worry about these things, and yet it's all here for you. All the good things are here for you, and yet you stress. You just added one more sword to the Eight of Swords there. It's like more stress. And I think Spirit is saying when it comes to all the happiness in the world and the commitment and the stability that is here for you on your homestead, having to do with all the things that you are committed to and that are committed to you, um, stop stressing about them. The High Priestess, your inner knowing, go with that. Pay attention to your soul calling for this. It's the work of the hermit, going within, getting in touch with that. The overall energy of your reading is very consistent here with what's over here. All the good things that you want, they're here for you. There's no need to stress. There is no need to stress. It is all here for you. It is all good. You're being supported by amazing energy and so many blessings. When the stuck energies and all those unhealthy thoughts and toxic thoughts start to creep in, you've got to nip them in the bud. You've got to do the work of the High Priestess and continue to do the work of the Hermit. It's the inner work. Because what is here on the outside for you is beautiful. And so these thoughts that sometimes get to you, get in your way and keep you paralyzed feeling, keep you frozen. We need to, the High Priestess, lots of meditation. The Hermit, deep meditative work. Lots and lots. This is meditation on steroids, guys, to keep your thoughts clear, to stay grounded, and to connect also with your highest self at the same time. Connected in both worlds. Um, to help defeat this and heal this and put things in a clearer perspective, because your own thoughts are the things that get in your way. At least 8 out of the 9 things are your own thoughts. Maybe one of them is trouble that comes in from the outside, but you can handle one. You can handle one sword. You've got the blessings of the divine all over this situation. Okay, that's what we have for you. Let's pull an oracle card from Wisdom of the Oracle. Spirit, what message do you have for our Pisces friends who are going through or experiencing these energies in their life, getting stuck, even though they have all these blessings here before them? What they want, wants them. There's commitment, there's blessings, there's soul connections, there's perfect matches, all the wonderful things. There's dreams come true, personal wishes, lots of satisfaction, emotional balance, tons and tons of healing. What message do you have for Pisces from Wisdom of the Oracle? This card is called Why? Question mark. Why? It's card number 31. Simply called Why. I've never gotten this card before. Let's see what it's about, what message Spirit has for you. And here's your message, Pisces. Why? Essential meanings: motives, driving, intention, the power of knowing the why. The Oracle's message says, this is a great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. For a relationship message, it says, we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? Why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition. It doesn't get any more real than this, your intuition and your introspection. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Uh, Spend some time in introspection. The answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? I love it. That's very interesting. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, please share your energy with the channel. I'd love to have your comments and sharing your stories and support by hitting like and subscribe if you haven't. And with that, I wish you guys all the luck and blessings and wonderful things that are here for you. And I look forward to reading for you next time. Take care, Pisces.